Within the information age, we are seeing more books published than ever before. Publishers, in fact, are churning out so many business books today that it's virtually impossible to keep track of them all. And despite many of these self-professed claims to spiritual authority and market expertise, most of them are, sadly, useless beyond serving as paperweights or leveraging chronically unsteady furniture. Occasionally, however, one stumbles across a few pages here and there that are worth the time to read. Less frequently, one finds a book filled with pages of ideas so revolutionary and profound that even the time spent becomes more valuable for the effort. Doing Business God's Way is such a book. I cannot overstate the remarkable benefit the principles within this book will have for you and your business. The breadth of information in this book has already transformed the way many people approach their daily lives, not only in how they relate to business and work, but also the whole of life as well. Doing Business God's Way challenges any number of conventional worldviews and examines them carefully under the light of God's Word. This book will not only change the way you will do business, it will change the way you live. Early in the 20th century, a German scholar by the name of Max Weber became interested in why the United States had come to possess the most successful economy in the world. His intense curiosity eventually led him to years of research, the fruits of which were published as the now classic book, The Protestant Ethic and the Spirit of Capitalism. The comprehensive research of this atheist scholar concluded that America had become the world economic leader because of the early American settler and the forefathers' view of God and work. According to Weber, this biblical worldview, in combination with their deep faith and commitment to God, is what brought such immense success to such a young nation. Sadly, by the beginning of the 20th century, this great nation had clearly lost its roots of economic success, even as it simultaneously continued to enjoy the fruits being produced by its original values. After nearly a century of decline, however, our nation is beginning to see God exposing the fallacy of the world's empty and fruitless philosophies. The Christian community, having also adopted the world's bankrupt principles of business and economics, is now beginning to awaken and return to God's way of doing business. A new reformation is upon us in what leaders are now calling the marketplace movement. This movement, at its essence, is defined by the masses of business people turning back to God and His Word as the basis for all business. Dennis Peacock's book, Doing Business God's Way, has served as an important foundational treaty for this marketplace phenomenon. Doing Business God's Way is not just about business ethics, it's about business leadership, management, marketing, sales, financing, investing, economics, and more. Dennis Peacock takes you right to the heart of how God designed business to operate. Once you begin to understand these essential business and economic principles, you will then be able to apply them across the board in ways that I have neither the space nor perhaps the imagination to elucidate here. Truly engaging, this book is a first step in building your business on the foundation God established for His children. In this study, we'll examine the 12 master principles presented in the book. We'll break the study up into 2 segments. This fall, we'll take 6 weeks to examine the first 5 master principles. Then in January, we'll take 7 weeks to finish principles 6 through 12. Registration is required for this class, so be sure and visit the GFC website under the Discovery Center to register, or simply stop by the registration table after each service. I look forward to spending time with you in this study.